What's everyone and welcomes to RC News. The excitement surrounding Kenya Moore continues to grow as new details and speculation unfold about her reported second pregnancy. What started as a surprising rumor has now turned into one of the most talked about celebrity stories, capturing the attention of fans across the globe. 7 years after welcoming her miracle daughter Daly, Kenya is once again at the center of a deeply emotional and life-changing moment. For those who have followed Kenya's journey from the very beginning, this news carries a powerful sense of, yet it feels even more meaningful this time around. Back when Kenya first revealed her struggles with fertility, many fans connected with her vulnerability. She spoke openly about the challenges, the disappointments, and the hope she refused to let go of. Her eventual pregnancy with Brooklyn wasn't just a personal victory, it became an inspiring story for countless women facing similar struggles. Now, years later, Kenya's reported pregnancy feels like a continuation of that story, proof that life can still surprise you in the most beautiful ways. But beyond the emotional aspect, this situation is layered with complexity, especially due to the involvement of Daly. Their relationship history has been anything but straightforward. From a secret wedding that shocked fans to a highly publicized separation, Kenya and Mark's journey has played out both privately and on screen, particularly during Kenya's time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Their marriage faced numerous challenges, including long-distance struggles, communication issues, and emotional disconnect. At times, fans even questioned whether the relationship was built on a solid foundation. Yet despite all of that, one thing remained constant: their shared love for Brooklyn. That bond may now be at the heart of this new chapter. Some insiders suggest that Kenya and Mark never fully disconnected, even after their separation. Co-parenting often requires ongoing communication, and over time that connection can evolve. Could it be that their relationship quietly shifted behind the scenes? Or is this simply a case of two people coming together for the sake of expanding their family without necessarily rekindling a romantic relationship? These unanswered questions are fueling endless discussions online. Meanwhile, Kenya's personal growth over the years cannot be ignored. When she first appeared in the spotlight, she was known for her bold personality, sharp comebacks, and undeniable confidence. But motherhood softened her in ways that even longtime fans didn't expect. She became more introspective, more grounded, and more focused on building a meaningful life beyond fame. Her social media presence reflects that transformation. From glamorous red carpet appearances to heartfelt moments with Brooklyn, Kenya has shown a more personal side of herself, one that resonates deeply with her audience. Her role as a mother has become central to her identity, making this new pregnancy feel like a natural, though unexpected, progression. And then there's Brooklyn. At 7 years old, Daly is no longer a baby. She's growing into her own personality. Fans have watched her laugh, play, and share special moments with her mom, often stealing the spotlight with her charm. The idea of Brooklyn becoming a big sister has added an extra layer of excitement to this story. Many are already imagining how Kenya will navigate parenting 2 children, especially with such a noticeable age gap. In many ways, this age difference could create a unique and beautiful family dynamic. Brooklyn is old enough to understand what's happening, to help out, and to form a meaningful bond with her sibling from the very beginning. It's a different experience compared to raising 2 children close in age, and one that Kenya may embrace wholeheartedly. Of course, the conversation wouldn't be complete without addressing the realities of pregnancy later in life. Kenya Moore is stepping into this journey at a stage where many women are told to be cautious. While medical advancements have made it increasingly possible for women to have healthy pregnancies later in life, it still comes with its own set of challenges and risks. But if there's one thing Kenya has consistently demonstrated, it's resilience. She has faced public scrutiny, personal setback, and emotional challenges, and yet she continues to move forward with strength and determination. This pregnancy, whether confirmed or still speculative, adds another chapter to her story of perseverance. Fans have also begun speculating about how this news could impact Kenya's future in entertainment. Will this journey be documented? Could it become part of a new storyline if she returns to reality television? Given her history on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, many believe that this moment is too significant to stay completely private. At the same time, Kenya has shown a desire to protect certain aspects of her life, especially when it comes to her daughter. She may choose to keep this experience more personal, sharing only what she feels comfortable revealing. Either way, public interest isn't going anywhere. The internet has already exploded with theories, reactions, and messages of support. Some fans are celebrating unconditionally, calling it a blessing and a miracle. Others are more cautious, expressing concern about the involvement of Mark Daly and what it could mean for Kenya's emotional well-being. But even among the mixed reactions, one thing is clear: people care deeply about Kenya Moore and her journey, and perhaps that's what makes this story so compelling. As this emotional and unexpected story continues to unfold, all eyes remain on Kenya Moore and the beautiful new chapter that may be taking shape in her life. From her early days in the spotlight to her deeply personal journey into motherhood, Kenya has shown the world what it truly means to evolve, to heal, and to embrace life's surprises, no matter when they arrive. Now, with reports of a second pregnancy 7 years after welcoming Brooklyn Daly, this moment feels bigger than just celebrity news. It feels like a full-circle chapter 1 filled with hope, growth, and the possibility of new beginnings. And with Mark Daly once again part of the conversation, the story becomes even more layered and emotional. But beyond the speculation, one thing remains clear: Kenya Moore continues to inspire. She reminds us that life doesn't always follow a straight path, that sometimes the most beautiful moments come when we least expect them. And that strength isn't just about overcoming challenges, it's about embracing new beginnings with an open heart. As for Brooklyn, the idea of her stepping into the role of a big sister adds even more warmth to this story. Watching that bond grow could become one of the most touching parts of Kenya's journey moving forward. For now, fans around the world are waiting, watching, and celebrating what could be another miracle moment in Kenya's life. So whether this turns into a story of love, rediscovered a powerful step forward in motherhood, or simply a new chapter filled with joy and growth, one thing is certain: this is a journey you won't want to miss. Make sure you stay tuned for more updates, because as this story develops, we'll be right here, bringing you every detail, every moment, and every twist along the way.